volleyball on a Saturday morning. Kick off the midpoint of your weekend with some high-quality volleyball action. Two teams looking to have district aspirations. The Seneca East Lady Tigers looking for some revenge on the Monroeville Lady Eagles, a team trying to completely find its identity ahead of a big matchup next week against St. Paul. We got all the action coming your way on your smartphone, TV, PC, tablet, any smart device you have, with pregame coming your way next.
Hey, does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. Ask for Kasasa Rewards Checking. It's our superpower.
Monroeville Eagles broadcasts are presented to fans live and free thanks to Oglesby Construction, a full-service pavement and concrete construction company serving areas all over the region for more than 40 years.
OH.REPORT brings you local high school sports coverage like nobody else. In football, basketball, baseball, volleyball, softball, soccer, wrestling, track and field. If it's happening in our area, we're streaming it.
We welcome you inside the pregame show, brought to you by Kellie Deeter, fourth state representative. Vote for her in November. Travis Berardi coming your way from the MAC in Monroeville. A big non-conference showdown coming your way on a Saturday morning. Good morning, everybody. Seneca East, 3-5, 2-2 in the Northern 10. Monroeville, 6-2, 4-0 in the Firelands Conference, ahead of a big one that you'll see live and free on Tuesday against St. Paul, but they cannot overlook the Lady Tigers of Seneca East as we take a look at their team spotlight. Under head coach Greg Hendricks, swept Bucyrus, lost a tough one in 5 sets to Winford, and were swept by Mohawk, a team that Monroeville took to 5 sets. They've lost their last 3, including a district final 3 seasons ago when Monroeville went to the state championship match. They're hitting .271 as a team with a 38.3 kill percentage as the Lady Tigers out, finalizing their warm-ups. Now for our player spotlight this morning. And that is one of the best hitters in the Northern 10. Their kills leader in the N10, Bryn Meyer. She's only a sophomore. Yes, a sophomore. And she has 141 kills already in 8 matches, 14 aces, and 84 digs. You're going to see a lot of her today. As you saw her dig one right there. I'm going to be saying a lot of Meyer's name here today from the MAC. But we are at the home of the Lady Eagles of Monroeville High School as we take a look at their team spotlight under head coach Kendra Snook. Despite the 6-2 record, Coach Snook says we still have some things to work on. They were some not tough wins, but hectic victories, even though they swept South Central, swept Western Reserve, beat a good Clyde team in 4 sets. They're on a 4-game match winning streak, hitting .206 as a team with a 33.1 team kill percentage. As the team's taking the floor for the national anthem. While they do that, we'll take a quick break and be back with the Monroeville Player Spotlight and keys to victory before first set right here from the MAC.
Hey, does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. Ask for Kasasa Rewards Checking. It's our superpower.
Monroeville Eagles broadcasts are presented to fans live and free thanks to Oglesby Construction, a full-service pavement and concrete construction company serving areas all over the region for more than 40 years.
Back here inside the Kellie Deeter for State Representative pregame show. Monroeville and Seneca East just about ready to go. The Lady Eagles about to be introduced. So let's talk about their player spotlight today. And it's a name you have known for the last 4 seasons. Her name is Madison Reiber, not only on the softball field but on the volleyball court. 93 kills. She's the Firelands Conference kills leader. 93 kills, 15 aces, and 8 blocks to go along with that. Numbers that could be All-Ohio worthy this season. Now let's take a look at the keys to victory first for the Lady Tigers of Seneca East High School. 3-5 overall, 2-2 in conference. Find some balance. We know what Meyer has, but other than that, not too many kills leaders on the team. Got to find that balance, and you got to avoid giving up runs. The Lady Eagles, they go on a run, they most likely will win the set because they have that momentum. Now, the keys to victory for the Lady Eagles of Monroeville, under head coach Kendra Snook. Contain Meyer. If you can stop her, you're going to have to force Seneca East to use some other players, find what they can have. In home cooking, this team very, very good on the home floor at the MAC, nearly unbeatable when they are here. So just, do what you have been doing at home. Almost ready to go here inside the Kellie Deeter pregame. Want to welcome everybody watching live and free on the OH Report. Let us know where you're watching from. Give us a shout out, and we'll shout you out as the Lady Eagles will start things off here today. As the squads, referees are ready. Maddie Miller is ready, and we are underway. There's a swing left side by Alexis Snee. Back for Reiber. And just like that, Lady Eagles strike first, 1-0. So we take a look at our first replay of the day, brought to you by Underground Utilities. 1-0. Miller. Angled serve, received by Paige Miller. Left side to swing from Snee, off the block, out of bounds. Seneca East is on the board. We are tied at 1. Just a good job powering through and getting the kill. She will get the serve. Reiber again angles. That's dug up. And over to the kills leader, Bryn Meyer. 2-1. Just a nice setup, was able to place it where nobody else was, right in the middle of everything. Snee does have 66 kills. She's second on the team. Those are the 2 players with most of the kills. Everybody else, less than 10. Free ball dug up by Snee. Monroeville as well with a chance. Lofted shot by Haley Mormon won't go. Big set, blocked off the tip, somehow saved. Reiber puts it backside, and they'll get the kill. Momentum point right there for the Lady Eagles. As you just got to keep the ball in play, and good things could happen. And that's exactly what did. 2-2. Serve to the right side. Meyer there. Snee with the swing, nothing going. Bump towards the net. A joust will fall for Seneca East. Over hit by Monroeville. It's 3-2. Get a substitution here. In for Seneca East, the serve, Aniston Burrows, the sophomore DS. Her serve in system. Left side for Adams. It's tipped, kept alive. Cross court set right to Meyer, and she slams it down 4-2. Addie Adams with the dink was received. And they set up for Meyer to get the kill. It's 4-2. Burrows again with the serve. In system, back set, the swing. Yes, right off the back line. It's 4-3. Perfect in-system play for Alexa Adams. One of the leading kills leaders on this team this season. Alexa comes into the match with 70 kills. Addie with 89, as you saw in the pregame. Served by Casey Potes. This is dug up. It's a chance. Up to Alexa. Alexa blocked. Will be a chance now for Seneca East. Bit of an overset. It's off the tip. Another chance. Back set for Addie. Addie angled. Kept alive. Great dig. But it will give Monroeville another chance. Cross court over to Loose. Loose can't get it. Nice save by Addie. Free ball by Miller. We play on. Right at the net. A dink stays alive. Quick set across, and the kill. 2 straight for Monroeville. We're tied. Casey Potes. Smart thinking, 2 in a row. We're tied at 4. And she will now serve. Angled left side. That's received and dinked over. It stays in. Bryn Meyer's got another kill. Just placed it over before the block could get to her. And that will send Lillian Burkholder back. Burkholder 4 aces on the season. That won't be an ace. Alexa Adams mid-range won't fall. Just a little adjustment. Can't be hit, miss hit. We're tied at 5. As a team this season, Seneca East, only 27 ball handling errors, although the national average is 11. 65 attack errors, which is better than the national average. Meyer with the big swing. This is why she is the Northern 10 leader in kills. A huge swing. And she's able to loft it over top of the block to where she can place it wherever. Now she will go back and serve. She has 14 aces on the season. And that's a heck of a serve to do so. It's going to be a free ball and give them a chance to add on. But the Lady Eagles with the free ball. Unable to be played. Perfectly down the left side. It's 6-all. Addie Adams with the serve. She goes right side. Tough serve. And it's an ace. Addie with her 12th ace of the year. Another tough reception, this time right at the net, though. Back set for Meyer. Meyer will get the kill from the back line. I mean, what a shot. Seneca East knows they have to rally around 2 players. They got to get it to them wherever they are. 7-all. In system, cross court, Reiber. Into the net goes Seneca East. Lady Eagles lead. (8-7). Back and forth we go. Addison Lyons now to serve from the middle. Curved that one, it's received. Bumped up, left side swing, unable to be dug up. It's another kill. Gives Snee the tying swing. So that ties things up at 8. After a substitution, Paige Miller will go back to serve. She has 3 aces on the year. Overpass by Rachel Fries, but nothing doing. Left side, Reiber. Reiber almost got the kill. It's going to be pushed back over to Monroeville. Another chance. Back set, Reiber. Right side now, dinks it. It won't go. Left side, Snee. That's dug up by Homan. A little flick across the net. And into the net again is Seneca East. Monroeville gets the tough point, 9-8. Maddie Miller will check back in. 19 aces, that's second on the team for her. Left-handed swing. Tough reception there. Burkholder able to get it back across. Reiber is blocked. Left side now, Moorman. Dug up but overpassed. Another chance for Monroeville. Back set swing by Adams, that's kept alive. Great dig, miss-hit, but it will get back across the net. Over to Alexa again, this time 8-ball corner pocket. Both teams playing solid volleyball early on. She was able to tuck that in to make it 10-8. Right at the net, dinked over. Chance for Monroeville. Reiber, mid-range, let ball, stays alive. Snee from the left side, that won't fall. Little dink by Adams. Kept alive, it will go over. Another chance though. Moorman gets the kill. Lady Eagles on a run. Timeout Seneca East. Back and forth early on. And like I said, you can't let Monroeville go on a run. Greg Hendricks, seeing that, calls the timeout. Their first of the match, first of the set, and allows me to say hello, everybody that is watching live and free this morning. Let us know where you're watching from. Give us a shout out. We'll shout you right back out. Michaela Vasquez on YouTube. We will be here for the St. Paul Monroeville varsity game only, but we will be here Tuesday night. That's a big one. That will determine who will be in the forefront of the Firelands Conference as we approach the midway point of the season. Back to action, second set of serves from Miller, and it sails over the line. She was frozen, and service will go back to Alexis Snee, and Seneca East trailing by 2. Snee, 11 aces. Down the middle, received by Homan. Back set for Reiber. Reiber off the net, not off the block. It's a point for Seneca East, 2 in a row for them. 11-10 Lady Eagles lead here on the Monroeville Athletic Boosters and Roeder Racing scoreboard. Moorman, another reception. Alexa with the dink, kept alive. Meyer, got it. We're tied. 3 in a row after the timeout. Bryn Meyer back up to that front line, was able to tuck it in the back. It's 11-all. This in system, right to Alexa, but knocked it out. Did not get it in. It's an attack error. And 4 in a row for Seneca East. They lead again 12-11. Seneca East played 2 5-set matches. They beat Crawford, but lost to Winford. Back set, Reiber angled, but kept alive. Snee from the back line, won't fall. Bumped left side to Moorman. Moorman angles that. That's kept alive. Now a chance No, a quick set actually. Back set for Monroeville. Reiber can't get it to go. Another nice dig. Pushed angled and into the net, they say, was Seneca East. Take a look at the replay, see if you can see it. No. So another error ties things up as Alexis Snee just asking the line judge to discuss before we return to action. 12-12 is the score. And yes, said she just hit the bottom of the net. So it will now give the serve to Maddie Reiber. Down the middle, overpass, joust, point, Monroeville. Reiber gets her team the lead back, 13-12. Maddie on the season, 15 aces. You don't call that an ace, it's 16, but then a service error. Tried the back line, sailed too much. 13 all. Service in, Mormon, last second reception. Alexa Adams off the tip. Yes. So the Lady Eagles get the lead back. You saw it kind of bounce after the swing. I think that's the right call. And it will send Poths back to serve. Angled, curved, but in play. Right at the net, the little dink by Meyer doesn't fall. Over to Los. Los, nothing. Quick flick, though, will fall. Nice thinking there by Seneca East. And give the kill to Lillian Burkholder. 14 all now the score. She will now get the serve. Miller with the reception. Back set to Alexa, and Alexa places it perfectly. Right down the line. 15-14. Monroeville back in front. Alexa Adams serving from her spot, the left side of the line. This is in system. Back set for Meyer. Angled. Dug up by Poths. Bumped right at the net. Riley Platt kept it alive. Bit of an angle for Snee. Couldn't really get it, but mishandled by Monroeville. Another chance. Now Meyer. Blocked, but out of bounds. We're tied. Meyer, bit of an early run, but still was able to adjust and just slap it off the block and out of bounds, and now we're tied at 15. First to 10 in this set. Win by 2 wins set number 1. Meyer's serve in system for Monroeville. Platt with the little dink. For a second you thought Addie was going to go at it, or Alexa, but they were too far away from this set, and Riley says, I'll just do it myself. 16-15 sends Addie back to serve. Angled, tough reception, kept alive, a free ball, but it sails out. Wonderful attempt at the dig there, but unable to keep it in play, and Monroeville back up 2. Addie serve. It's an ace. 3-point lead, the largest of the set once again by the Lady Eagles. The Adams sisters, as well as Reiber, the 3 pieces that need to get going, and another ace back-to-back. It's the largest lead of the set, 4. And a timeout by Seneca East. As I was saying, if the Lady Eagles were to get past the likes of St. Paul for the conference and then St. Paul for the district, they need their seniors to get going. Addie Adams, 89 kills. Alexa Adams, the senior, 70 kills. Maddy Reiber, the senior, 93 kills. Handling the ball, Lions, as well as Posts. Lions, 147 assists. Posts, 118. So they have a sophomore coming back that can handle the ball. Homan, who's only a junior, 231 digs. So these players, they have three huge pieces. This is the chance. If they need to do something to get back to the regional at least, they need those three seniors to contribute, and they have in a big way so far. That's why they're 6-2. Back set for Los. That's dug up by Strasser. Right at the net, swing, dug up, but nobody home. Point back as Alexis Snee gets the kill and stops the run. 19-16. So after the 4-0 Lady Eagle run, Seneca East ends that streak. And Luella Burkholder, the senior middle hitter, will serve. Into the net, our first service error into the net today, and Monroeville back up 4. Wholesale substitutions as Mormon and Lions come back in for the Lady Eagles. Lions, the senior 13 aces. Serves it down the middle, received by Meyer. And because it's Meyer that received it, she was unable to really get it going. Had to get down to her knees to receive that. And bumped it into the net, 21-16. Another tough reception by Meyer. It'll go to Snee, and just out. Take a look at the replay for yourself, but yeah. So for the fact that they're going right at Meyer, it keeps her out of system. It keeps her from getting set up to swing, and they have to go to Snee. And Snee receives this, but it also gets Meyer at it, and it's an ace. No more timeouts left for Seneca East. Monroeville starting to pull away here in set 1. They're 2 points away from taking set number 1. Lions again, right at Meyer. Set up though for Snee. Left side swing, dug up. Over to Mormon. Mormon gets the kill. Set point coming up. Lady Eagles have settled in here late in the first set, and there's that run we talked about. It's a 9-1 run. And a chance to end it here and go up 1-0. Lofted serve right at the net. This is going to go to Molly Carey. Can't get it to finish. Bump towards the net. Reiber finishes it with authority. Monroeville pulls away with a 10-1 run. They take the opening set 25-16. We will take a break. Be back with set number 2 right here from the MAC on a Saturday morning.
Hey, does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. Ask for Kasasa Rewards Checking. It's our superpower.
Monroeville Eagles broadcasts are presented to fans live and free thanks to Oglesby Construction, a full-service pavement and concrete construction company serving areas all over the region for more than 40 years.
set 2 ready to go here from the MAC. Travis Berardi back on a Saturday morning for another half-hour morning at least. Monroeville pulling away a 10-1 run at the end of the first set, wins it 25-16. Lady Eagles looking to go 7-2 ahead of their big matchup with St. Paul on Tuesday, but Seneca East, they've got themselves 2 good swing artists in Snee, who's serving, and Meyer, who's dominated so far. Off the tip, this is going to be a free ball, and Monroeville with a chance to go up 1-0 right here. Back set, Reiber on the run. Great dig by Miller, but overpassed. Now it's Adams. She dinks it. This is going to go back line. Another free ball opportunity. It's going to stay in. Overpass. Yummy ball. Flick down. 1-0 Seneca East. Both teams out of system there, just trying to get regrouped. And it was the Yummy that was flicked down to make it 1-0. And Snee will get her second serve for this Seneca East squad. In system, right to Alexa, and Alexa ties things up. Can't give her that much space. She will finish it off as you take a look at the replay. Seneca East, the squad, lost their first 2, but the 2 good, real good teams. Ottawa Hills in 4, and then a Willard, who's always in a regional, in straight sets. They bounce back, beat Vermilion, as that served by Reiber into the net. As right as she swung that, she knew. They fell in 4 to Van Buren, bounced back, beat Colonel Crawford for their first conference victory, and then a loss to Mohawk, who's the outright Northern 10 contenders. However, they did lose the carry in their last match on Thursday. In system, swing is blocked. It's 3-1. Seneca East, right back at you. And that will send back Aniston Burrows. Burrows looking for her first ace of the year. Addie Adams looking for her first kill of the set, and she gets it. I mean, sometimes the finesse works, sometimes just powering it down works as well. 3-2. Posts back to serve. Nice crowd on hand here for this Saturday morning. Cross set, big swing. One-handed dig, but it flies into the bleachers, and the Lady Tigers keep their 2-point lead. Seneca East will take on those Cary Lady Devils on Tuesday at 5:30. Then Upper Sandusky, Fremont St. Joe's, a team in the district that Monroeville will play, at Bellevue, and then Buckeye Central. Overpass, another chance for the Lady Tigers to add on to the lead. Dinked across. Los is there. Addie, one-handed dink, will turn into a free ball. Set up, cross court, Los, off the tip, kept alive again. Over to Meyer. Meyer's dug up by Homan. Addie goes back line. Nothing there. Meyer again. Off the tip, it's blocked and down. Monroeville getting the block going. And just deflected it right back across. Makes it 4-3. That time they angled the hands the other way instead of straight at her. And she deflects it down. That's something that block will need to do to continue if they want to keep going at Meyer. Meyer. It's actually Snee with the swing. Nothing doing. Miscommunication, though. Makes it 5-3. Out of sorts was Monroeville there, and the Lady Tigers maintaining the 2-point lead here early on as Meyer goes back to serve. Keeps it down that right side. That's bumped back middle range. It'll be a free ball, let ball, and didn't need to play it. That was out of bounds, but Seneca East still went after it because it was a let ball. Cary did not know where she was at, and it goes out of bounds. A lucky point for the Lady Eagles. Addie Adams to serve. Down the middle. Bumped back into play and swung into the net. We're tied. So 2 errors here by Seneca East has this tied back up. Five all here on the Monroeville Athletic Boosters Roeder Racing scoreboards. Tough serve. Line drive ace. 3-0 run. Monroeville back in front. Addie's done a wonderful job from the service line today. Left side, Snee. Dug up. Lose gets the kill. Gabby Lose getting more action this season. Had 26 kills coming into it. 6th on the team. 6 players with 25 or more kills. The balance of Monroeville. Great adjustment. The swing there by Riley Platt. Gonna fall. The run continues, and just like that, a 3-point deficit turns into a 3-point lead for Monroeville. Another one of those runs. 8-5 here in set 2. Adams continues to be at the line. Low line drive received. Meyer from the back line, too strong. I don't know if that was just I knew it was going out or I just didn't want to get drilled. Nonetheless, a great job by Rachel Fries to get out of the way. Adams again. And finally, service error, but she did her job and gives Monroeville the lead back, and she'll take a much-needed break. Luella Burkholder now will get a serve. Meyer still on that back line, but Snee in the middle of the front. Gets ready in system. Back set. Lose angled it, but it stays alive. Miss hit, though, into the net. 10-6. Checking out Casey Poth. Checking in Addison Lyons. 10-6. Serving from the middle, right at Meyer. Somehow able to be flicked across by Strasser, and that's going to lead actually to a Monroeville point as a miss hit called. And it's 11-6. Down the middle again, right at Meyer. Had to get down on the floor to get it. It'll be a swing by Burkholder, nothing. Right side by Platt, and it's out. Just beyond the line. You take a look at the replay. And now they actually, I looked at the replay. That was in. That was an 8-ball corner pocket. Referees able to overturn it, which they're allowed to do. It's a 6-point lead. Adjustment, but that last hit does not fall, and Seneca East has to call a timeout. It was 6-3. It's now 13-6 in favor of Monroeville. Lady Eagles, like I said, a huge matchup coming up on Tuesday. A match you'll see right here on the OH Report against a St. Paul squad that is 4-1, 4-0 in the conference. This team's lone loss was the Tiffin Columbian. Columbian, a team that's 5-3 right now, playing a few divisions up as well. They'll have St. Paul and then New London, Buckeye Central, Mapleton, Norwalk, Plymouth, then Crestview. Talked about Carey earlier, team that handed a loss to Mohawk. They will host, they will play, they'll come here to the MAC to take on Monroeville on senior night. I'll be here for that. last Saturday of the regular season, as that swing's blocked and down and the run continues. But I'll be here the final Saturday of the regular season for senior night. It'll be a 6:30 start on the OH Report. Lions continues to be at the service line. Bumped across. In system. Reiber will get it. One of the keys for Seneca East to stay in this match, not allow Monroeville to go on runs. They did to end the first set, finally into the net and the point back, and a 12-point run here in the second has Monroeville up by 8. Work to do here for the Tigers as Paige Miller goes back to serve. Just over the net, it's an ace. That's a good start. (15-8). Miller with 3 aces coming in, make that a 4th. Goes opposite side this time. Bit of an overpass and mishandled. 3 in a row. Seneca East trying to get right back at you. Need a couple more at least right here to feel better. Just slapped up. Reiber, mid-range, angled it. Received by Meyer, but nobody home. Meyer with the reception, but nobody able to receive it after that. Drop to the floor, it's 16-9. Maddie Miller, short serve. It'll be swung by Snee, blocked. Yummy ball, woof! Reiber looking like Gaylord Fokker. Slapped it right at the gourd. And it's 17-9. In system, Snee with the slide, nothing. Adams, no, they save Monroeville into the net. And a point for Seneca East. 17-10. Snee to serve. It does move Meyer back up to the front line. Left side, overpass. Yummy's not flicked to the floor. Back set for Reiber. Angles it. Great shot. 18-10. Floating sideways away from the block. Comes cross body to get that finish. She'll now serve. In system for Meyer. Meyer off the antenna. As you see the replay, the antenna flopping. That's out of bounds. Monroeville 6 points away from a 2-0 match lead. Goes left side. I don't know how that was received, but it still will fall from Monroeville. Kind of cupped by Snee, but it goes into the net. 20-10. Reiber into the net. Lady Tigers get one back. But Reiber and company again doing what they need to do, go on runs. Seneca East answered for a few points, and then Monroeville right back at you again. Lofted down the middle. In system, Adams, yes. Addie. Actually, that's Alexa, my fault. That just sailed right at Miller. I think Miller thought that was going to drop a little bit earlier. It didn't. She could not do anything with it. It's a 10-point lead. Poths with the serve. This is in system. Meyer. Los there, but it's an overpass. Meyer couldn't get that one to finish. Back set to Alexa. Miss hit. Point back for the Lady Tigers. We'll get a substitution for the Lady Tigers. Taylor Cook, junior outside hitter. Only 2 underclassmen on this Seneca East squad. Right at the net. Addie, left side, yes. I don't know if that got tipped before it reached Snee. Might have, because she had to adjust after diving to the floor. 22-12. Alexa from the left side. Angled down the side, but it just curved out of bounds. 22-13. So Meyer will try to bring Seneca East back from the service line. In system. Just a little slap there by Platt. Doesn't fall. Free ball back over. Yummy. Mishandled. It'll be another free ball to Monroeville. This time Homan handles it. Back set to Addie. Addie got it. 8-ball corner pocket. And Monroeville 2 points away from a 2-0 lead. And it'll be Addie Adams who orchestrated the run in the first set from the service line to try and finish it off. Low line drive in system over the Snee, but missed set actually. However, Snee's still able to get it to fall. That set sailed on her, but she was able to lean back and angle it down. (23-14). Still work to do for Seneca East. Let ball ace. That's a good start. Burkholder. Ace number 5 on the year, using some help from her friend, the net. In system, over the Reiber. Out. 2 in a row. Lady Eagles just missing their spots on a couple throws here. Right at the net. Platt got it. Set point coming up. Riley Platt right at you. And the Lady Eagles have 8 set points coming up here. Meyer receives it. Snee had the run, punches it across. It stays in play. Set for Reiber. She finished the first set and finishes the second. Miscommunication ends set number 2. And the Lady Eagles have a commanding 2-0 lead, 25-16, the set 2 score. We'll take a break, see if the Lady Eagles can sweep after this.
Hey, does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. Ask for Kasasa Rewards Checking. It's our superpower.
Monroeville Eagles broadcasts are presented to fans live and free thanks to Oglesby Construction, a full-service pavement and concrete construction company serving areas all over the region for more than 40 years.
Back here, Monroeville High School. Lady Eagles looking to sweep after a commanding second set victory, and they start off the third same way. Ace by Maddie Miller, and we're underway in set 3. Travis Berardi back here at the MAC, a place where Monroeville very successful on the volleyball court as they look to go 7-2. This will be a mid-range swing by Meyer. Nothing doing there. Set up for Alexa. Behind the head. Somehow plays it. The joust comes back over. Back set for Reiber. Reiber off the net. They say it was off the block, but out of bounds anyway. And we're tied at 1. So Alexa Snee, one of 5 seniors, will serve. Bit of a miss hit, but still set up for Reiber. Floats it over top. Snee there. On the run, Meyer just out of bounds. 2-1. Meyer on the run. I'd get out of the way if I saw her going like that, but she knocks it out. Reiber with the serve. Almost mishandled. Pushed across by Snee. In system, Addie Adams. Whoa, my goodness. What a rifle. Yikes. It's 3-1. Reiber right at Meyer. Bump back to Meyer with the swing. It's off the tip. Kept alive. Cross court to Mormon. Stays in play. Another setup for Meyer. She dinks it off the block this time, and it falls. The adjustment works. It's 3-2. Checking back in, Addison Homan. Human vacuum cleaner number 2 behind Lily Clark. The All-Ohioan. Graduate. That serve might have been going out. Instead, it turns into an ace, and we're tied at 3. On the Underground Utilities Incorporated replay. We'll thank our sponsors here when we get a chance. Left side for Addie. Angled. Got it. 4-3. What impresses me over the 4 years of the Adams sisters and Reiber is their ability to angle. You've seen a lot of that because if you're angled from one side, the block typically tries to aim towards where you're at, and it blocks out of bounds. If you get it past, it goes right across as that serve angled out of bounds to tie things up. That angled shot is so pivotal in the volleyball field just because of, like I said, angles off the hands, angles off the net, things like that. Physics go into play a lot in volleyball. That's why I didn't play. I'm not good at physics. Back set for Alexa Adams. Didn't need much physics there, just a little tap. It's tap, 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 Rui. 5-4. And Alexa will serve now. Alexa and Addie were two of my candidates for MVP when they beat Crestview, but then Coach Snook, as that swing is finished by Meyer to tie things up at 5. But then Coach Snook said, hey, why don't you talk to Addison? She just recorded her 1,000th dig. I said, absolutely. That is a big accomplishment, so that's why we talked to her. Very worthy of MVP honors there. Anyway, back to action. Bit of a mishit. Joust, though, will fall to make it 6-5 as it was Platt there, able to keep it on the side of Seneca East. Addie will stay at the service line. 6-5. to the corner. Kept alive, but it'll be a free ball swing. Left side to Reiber. Yes. 7-5. Addie again. Right at Snee. She's going to get it back. Let ball just inside of the antenna. Over the Reiber. Her angled shot. And Snee, instead of receiving it, went to get set up for her swing. Miscommunication as the ball sailed away. And it's 8-5. And here comes once again that run by the Lady Eagles. In system. Left side for Snee. Off the tip. Out of bounds. 8-6. Good answer there. Just deflecting it off the right hand of Gabby Lose. Burkholder had an ace in the last set. Looking for that let ball. Doesn't matter. She gets the ace. Right at Homan. Homan unable to corral it. Back set. Off the block and down. Lose with the point. That'll send back Lions. In system. Backside to Meyer. That one overpass. Snee with the yummy doesn't fall. Mormon will get the kill. That makes it 10-7. Another serve for Lions. Bit of an overpass. Punched across. Reiber. For a second, I thought she jumped too early. No, she jumped right on time. As the ball was sailing up, she sailed it right into the floor. I see a dent. It's 11-7. Right at Meyer again. Over the Snee left side. And great passing for Seneca East there. Perfectly set up for Snee's kill. 11-8 to score. Reiber. That's hit back towards the net and just unable to get across. The ball just died at the top of the tape. And Burkholder unable to get it back over. Maddie Miller now ready. Down the middle. Taken by Burkholder. Overpass, though, and the yummy is flipped down by Haley Mormon. 13-8. Five-point lead here as Monroeville looking to sweep Seneca East. Meyer with the reception. She's going to swing mid-range. Kept alive by Miller. Right side to Reiber. My goodness! Yikes! I hope she's okay. This will be in system. To the backside in Meyer, but Meyer's shot sails out of bounds. It's 15-8. And a timeout by the Lady Tigers. That'll give us a chance to thank our sponsors here this morning/afternoon. Here on the OH Report. Kellie Deeter for state representative. Find out more about state rep candidate at kelliedeeter.com by clicking the link in our description. Roeder Racing, taking care of all your motorcycle needs from oil changes to high-performance motor work. Roeder's has you covered. The Monroeville Athletic Boosters, supporting Monroeville athletes in the community. Go Eagles. Underground Utilities Incorporated, proud supporter of Monroeville Athletics. Visit their website in the link to apply for your next job opportunity. Oglesby Construction, a full-service pavement and concrete company headquartered in Norwalk, serving areas from New York State to South Carolina for over 40 years. And Sutton Bank, earn a cash reward of your choice for doing simple activities with Kasasa. Thank you all for allowing us to be live and free today. In system, left side, Snee. Couldn't get it to fall, but do you know who did? Addie Lyons. 17-8. The quick flick across. Miller with the serve. Almost out of bounds. That's saved by Burkholder. Pushed over by Snee, and Snee gets it to fall. Served by Snee. Goes to the backside, Miller. Now to Reiber, and Reiber's too strong. Sailed on her. It's 17-10 on my scoreboard. They have 16-10 on the main scoreboard. Might have accidentally hit the button twice, so it's 16-10. Good job by Snee to keep that alive. Gets over the Meyer. Doesn't get that to fall. Alexa from behind the head, nothing. Swung by Meyer again, saved by Miller. Mid-range from Mormon, but mishit. It's 16-11. Lady Tigers need to win the next two to force a fifth set. First off, they need to get back into this down 5. Snee, right at Homan. Set across to Alexa. Lofted it, didn't fall. Quick set across, though, will for Seneca East. And the run continues at 16-12. Back set for Reiber. Off the block. Kept alive, and it's a free ball back to Monroeville. Back set for Reiber again. Dinks it, and it's going to fall. Meyer somehow was able to bring it back for a moment, but nobody was home backside. 17-12. Reiber's serve into the net. Second time she's done that today, and the second time right as she swung it, she knew it was going into the net. So, back goes Burrows. This is in system right at the net, down. Alexa Adams. Just able to split the two blocks. That's Poths and Los. Check back in. Nearly an ace. Snee able to corral it. Meyer's blocked. Just pushed across. Left side, Lose, blocked again. Right at the net, it's a free ball behind the head by Alexa Adams. Now in system, Snee with the push, doesn't fall. Right side to Addie Adams. That doesn't go. Another quick push, but it's too strong. 19-13. Monroeville 6 points away. Quick flick. Right side to swing. Blocked, but down 20-13. Addie able to just deflect it off the block into the net. Let ball ace. The perfect serve right there. That just rolled over at the top of the net and down. Both serve. Almost another ace. It'll be a free ball, though. Line drive free ball dug up. Back set to Addie. Addie, one-handed dig by Snee. Meyer unable to get it across, and Monroeville's 3 away. 22-13. Another ace for Poths. 10-point lead for Monroeville. Post going backside. Received by Miller. Over the Snee. Actually, Meyer. And that'll be a point. 4 hits. The foot save counts as a hit, folks. Heck of a save, but still counts as a point for Seneca East, 23-14. In system. Lose's shot dug up. Little dink by Meyer, nothing. Back over the Lose. Pushed across by Snee. Back set for Addie. And it goes. Match point coming up. It'll be Alexa Adams trying to finish this off. For the win. Nearly got the ace. It's blocked. Another chance for Seneca East. From the back line, Snee. Dug up by Poths. Left side, Adams from the back line. That's dug up. Right at the net, flicked across. Yummy ball. Dug up. Homan to Lose for the win. No. Setting up Meyer now on the run. Yes. Meyer able to finish that one off. It's 24-15. Almost in system, but Addie Adams finishes it. It's over. Monroeville with the straight sweep of Seneca East. A big win for the Lady Eagles ahead of the big matchup on Tuesday. We'll take a break, be back with our MVP interview. We'll also try and get an interview with head coach Kendra Snook. After this, 3-0 Monroeville victors once again.
does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. Ask for Kasasa Rewards Checking. It's our superpower.
Monroeville Eagles broadcasts are presented to fans live and free thanks to Oglesby Construction, a full-service pavement and concrete construction company serving areas all over the region for more than 40 years.
OH.REPORT brings you local high school sports coverage like nobody else. In football, basketball, baseball, volleyball, softball, soccer, wrestling, track and field. If it's happening in our area, we're streaming it.
Time now for our Underground Utilities MVP. It is one of the Adams family. Addie Adams, senior outside hitter. Can't believe one of the last few times. Well, no. We have a lot of tournament games I'll talk to you, but last season for you, big sweep of Seneca East here today at the MAC. First of all, congratulations. 15-15. This is really back and forth. Seneca East had some momentum early on, but then you guys went on a run at that point, and it put you on a run the rest of the match. What happened there? 15 all in the first set, then it seemed like you guys woke up.
Yeah, sometimes we just get into spots where we get in our heads a lot, and like it's one point after another that may not be as good, but we have to pick each other up and really work and focus on our serve receive a lot, and yeah.
What worked from then on? Because it seemed like you guys are really in a rhythm.
Our passing was very well,
Mm-hmm.
not even just our receive on defense too.
Yeah.
Which allows our setters to really have a good set and our hitters to kill the ball.
Like I said, this is senior year for you and your sister, for Maddie. I mean, you guys have seen a lot of volleyball, a lot of great things, but you still have this season to go. What do you need to do? What do some of the younger players need to do for you guys to be that competitive spot that makes you contenders?
They really need to focus and not worry about when they make one bad mistake and move on to the next and just not be scared.
Okay. Big one coming up on Tuesday. We'll have it here on the OH Report, but St. Paul, it's the St. Paul team that you saw your freshman year. You battled in districts, It's that team you're battling for the conference championship, but you get the first time to see them. They only have one loss. You guys have 2 losses. What do you need to do to knock off the defending D7 district champs and put your guys in a spot for a conference championship?
It's going to be a great game. We really need to focus a lot and really just come together as a team more.
Lastly, as always, the easiest question I'm going to ask you, will you look into the camera and give some shout-outs, please?
My family, my coaches, Coach Sarah, and my teammates.
There you have it. Today's MVP, Addie Adams. Lady Eagles sweep Seneca East. We'll see you on Tuesday night.
Okay.
Hey, does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. Ask for Kasasa Rewards Checking. It's our superpower.
Monroeville Eagles broadcasts are presented to fans live and free thanks to Oglesby Construction, a full-service pavement and concrete construction company serving areas all over the region for more than 40 years.
Back here with Monroeville head coach, friend of the OH Report, Kendra Snook. Coach, congratulations. Don't let the record deceive you. Seneca East is a very good team. They have the leading kills leader right now in the Northern 10. They also have another good player, a good hitter out there in Snay. But you guys, after the midway point of the first set, really took control. And you're telling me during the break, this was a really well-played match by your squad.
Yeah, I'm really, really proud of the kids. We've been really struggling, I feel like, serve receive, and that should be one of the best things that we do. And I thought we passed so well today, got it to our setters so our setters could make some good decisions and get every hitter involved. So we're really talking about, that our voices have to be our weapons and all the kids have to talk. And, everyone talks about our 3 big kids, and we know they're good. Everyone has known they're good since they've been a freshman. But we also have 3 other good hitters, too. And so we're not scared to get the ball to all 6 of them. And so when we can open up that court and use our voices and be able to get the ball and spread it, I think it makes us a very hard team to beat. And we saw that today. We were able to get our middles a little bit more involved and really open that up. So I thought defensively we played another great game, but it all really started with that serve receive that we've been tirelessly, if you ask the kids, working on in practice every day, I feel like, for the whole practice to get it where I want. So hopefully that's a step in the right direction.
And I mean, this is a competitive squad, though. Nonetheless, you're 7-2. I mean, you said you have stuff you need to work on, but you still are able to get the job done. One of the 2 losses was to Bellevue in 4, but then Mohawk, who they have aspirations of making, a regional or at least to Wright State for a Final Four this year. You took them to 5. They just only had their first loss of the season. So you guys are competitive nonetheless, and you're going to need to be competitive Tuesday night, because St. Paul, this is the rivalry renewed once again. St. Paul might have been a little bit down 2 years ago, for against you guys. Last year, they won a district championship back in D7, but they return almost everybody, and this is going to be the old school rivalry matchup.
Yeah, I look for a really great atmosphere. It's always fun to play a competitive match against your rival. It's at home on Tuesday night, so this is my shout out to all the Monroeville fans to get here and get loud. So we've been talking a lot about creating our own energy because necessarily we don't see it outside of our own squad, and our kids have taken that to heart. If you watched, you saw how much energy they're having. They're having fun. We're celebrating on every big point, every little point. And we had our junior high kids here today, which was exciting because they were nice and loud, showed those high school boys up a little bit. But all Monroeville fans, get here on Tuesday and let's cheer us on. It's going to be a really good match. I expected a lot of back and forth. Luckily, it's in air because, it's always going to be a crowded one and usually the hottest day of the year. So, but, this is what it's exciting about, and we're going to either win or we're going to learn, and we're going to learn on how to get better, or we're going to be able to win and keep moving to learn to get better. So we're still early on in the season, and we have things that we need to work on, but hopefully we're going in the right direction.
And a good thing about this is it's conference play. If you were to lose, knock on wood, hopefully not for you guys' sake, but you still get to see them again.
Correct.
So it's a learning experience. If you get the win, that's even better because you control your destiny. But also, if you aren't able to get it, you learn what they have, and you still have a chance to knock them off again and get yourselves back in that title contention.
That's correct, and the rest of the FC is no slouch. I mean,
no.
Every match that we've played this year in the conference, we've had to fight and work hard, and there's every time you're stepping on that floor in the Firelands Conference right now, and it's really been like that the last couple years. You have to compete, and if you're not on your A game, it's going to be a struggle to win, and we've seen that, and we haven't dropped a set, but there's been teams that are pushing us straight to the limits, winning by 2 and having to really battle, and we're going to get everyone's best game, and we know that. That's a privilege to get that as well. That means that we've been good in the past, but that also means that we have to be sharp all the time, and that's hard being sharp all the time. Yeah. So we just keep working on that, and again, we're just excited to keep playing, and hopefully they keep having fun.
All right, Coach. Well, I'm going to let you go. It's college football Saturday.
It is. Go Bucks.
Go Bucks, yes. Well, my Mountaineers play at 3:30 too. But, anyway, enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you Saturday. Chris will be on the call here against St. Paul. Good luck.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
That's okay.
Today's Saturday, right? Yeah, I don't know.
It's all right. We're good.
I was just doing a pigskin 2 hours ago. So, yeah. But thank you very much, Head Coach Kendra Snook of the victorious Monroeville Eagles. As we welcome you inside the Kellie Deeter for State Representative post-game show. Tuesday, Saturday, it's a day. It ends with day. At least I got that right, folks? 3-0, a straight sweep for the Monroeville Lady Eagles here today. They did it 25-16. This was a 15-15 set early on, but then a 10-1 run finished that off. They also went on a big run midway through the second set and won 25-16, and did the same here in set number 3, a momentum-building victory for the Lady Eagles ahead of Tuesday's match against St. Paul. Right here, you'll see it on the OH report. Speaking of volleyball, this is what we have coming up. Our next matches: Centerburg, Northmore. That's going to be a big one, as that's for first place in the KMAC. Also not on here, but should be, is Monroeville and St. Paul, and some other matches as well. So that will wrap things up for me here from Monroeville High School. But I would like to tell you, we do have high school football going on right now. Yeah, it's a Saturday afternoon. Buckeye Central Fairport with a 6-0 lead on the Bucks right now. Josh Banks and crew there as the WQEL crew on the call. There's a nice run by Fairport. But that game also on our Facebook and YouTube pages. But that'll do it. I want to thank everybody that helped make things possible. all of our sponsors as well. Want to thank Brandon Powell, as always. For his job here today. Want to thank everybody else that helped make things possible as well. All of our sponsors. Monroeville Athletic Beat Boosters. Roeder Racing, our scoreboard sponsor. Kellie Deeter for state representative, our pregame, postgame sponsor. Underground Utilities Incorporated, our replay and MVP sponsor. And our commercial sponsors, Oglesby Construction and Sutton Bank. Want to thank the fine folks here at Monroeville High School for allowing us to be here, as well as the OHSA for allowing us to stream these games to you live and free. It's a sweep for the Lady Eagles. They knock off Seneca East in straight sets to move to 7-2. For Brandon Powell, I'm Travis Barari saying so long from Monroeville.